Yes, this video is not clickbait. I'm being genuinely serious, and it does have the hashtag self-improvement. Because today's video is about adult games and their hidden value. And without further ado, let's get into it. Before we start this video, I want to give you a quick disclaimer. Please do not play these games. This isn't a recommendation for games. Quite literally the opposite. I'm going to be quite vulnerable in this video and tell you about my past experiences, my past hardships, and my past failures. Because I honestly genuinely don't want other people to fall under this trap. Okay, let's get on to the video. Okay, the game we're talking about in hand today is Eruption Imminent. This porn game follows the story of a world scenario where there's only two sexes, female and Futanari. Futanari, for the people who don't know, is a girl with a natural dick. No, not like a trans woman, but an actual female, sounds like a female and everything, has a body of a female, looks exactly like a female, but she just has a dick. Like, literally, that's it. The people that are or were so addicted to porn will probably know what a futanari is anyway. So anyway, let's get back into the video. She is a hybrid mixture of both. She's both a futanari and a female, meaning she has both a penis and a vagina. You know what I mean? So she got both. Multifunctional with multi-use type shit. But her world is so against that. It's like a crime in a sense to be a Duplo. Like, you don't get arrested, but there's a lot of discrimination against them. And there are many reasons for that. A, Duplos have almost double the amount of libido normal humans have, double the amount of sex drive, making them quite literally the most horniest sex on earth. 2, and there's no real second point, honestly, but the main message here is that Duplos are discriminated heavily in this world. The main character, Asha, has this problem as well. She has been discriminated most of her life because of this label that she's been given, because of this birth that she was unfortunately born with, this deformity in a way. Now, how she deals with it is interesting, but at the same time kind of concerning. Whenever she is in a situation where she's almost caught being one, she almost panics. Like, it's scary how bad, like, she doesn't want to be found out. Again, highly discriminative. And also because of this, she never had a serious relationship, and she never actually had like sex before like chapter 3, which made her feel like an outsider, because most girls at this time, again, this is a porn game, so most girls at that time were doing it like a lot. Her sister, twin sister Rachel, even did it. But her problems extend more than that. You see, Asha has a twin sister, like I mentioned before, and a singular mother. Her other mother died. And now she has constant dreams and nightmares about her dead mother. And this dead mother is in her dreams singing a song. Now, damn, you must be thinking, damn, this is pretty dark and heavy for this type of game. And my answer to that will be, yeah, I know, that's why I picked it as a video topic. Now, the main character has these nightmares, has these bad dreams every single night, and she works hard against them. She cannot really control them, she cannot really do anything about that. Okay, cool. Her second problem, well, I guess you consider this the third problem, is her relationship with her twin sister. The relationship is very poor in the sense that something happened a year ago prior to the story taking place. Something despicable, something unholy, to say the least. You see, they were coming back from a party at this time. They were really drunk, and when they were inside, right, keep in mind these are actual adults, because this was like after their graduation party, so they were actual adults at this time. They went home and started kissing and stuff like that, right? Not unnormal for these games to show that type of disgusting, degenerate behavior. But then it gets worse. They almost started fucking, but Asha was gonna go grab like a condom or something, and when she came back, Rachel was already asleep. Rachel woke up and they argued instantly, yelling at each other about what they have done, what has happened, and how crazy that is. And yeah, from that point on, their relationship was really bad, because they were supposed to go and travel the world for a year at that point, but Rachel had to do it alone because Asha really couldn't bring herself to show the side of her friend, because Asha really couldn't bring herself to see her sister again. Okay, cool. Now, here's where all of these problems come apart and come together. She one day, after I don't know what, was talking to her mother, and her mother could tell that something was wrong. You know what I mean? Like all mothers can. And deduce the fact that she has some sort of anxiety, right? And she has a lot of anxiety, and quite frankly it's depressed because she only smokes weed a lot to cure that type of pain and feeling, which is something probably relatable to someone who's watching this. Using something else to cure your pain must be to an extent relatable. But she takes this further. She has a full-blown panic attack at night, where after her mother leaves, she's thinking, I'm so broken in the head. I'm fucked up. I'm so fucked up. I made such bad decisions. And I'm born with this undesirable trait. I'm fucked. And she was crying about this. And honestly, at that moment, I really was resonating with what the game was actually about. Is that your mental health is really, really important. So important that when you let little things or big things chip away of your life, slowly but surely, it all goes to crumble. I had times in my life where I too was feeling like, damn, I'm really a waste of space. Why am I so weak? Why am I so useless? You know what I mean? Because I was a very fat kid growing up, and when it was time for athletics day, I was always the last place, and people always making fun of how slow I was. And I was also somewhat mentally slow because I sucked at reading, because I hated reading as a kid, so I sucked at it, and people always clowned me for that whenever we had to read. Talking about he was so slow in every part of life, he's slow, blah blah blah, he's so slow. And it really messed with me mentally because I was quite an insecure kid. So I know how it feels to have the whole world or to seem as if the whole world's against you. I know how it feels to have an immense amount of anxiety about every move that you're making. And shit, I know how it feels to make a really bad decision and have to deal with those consequences. I know what it's like. And at some point, I had so much anxiety where I was close to depression. I wasn't eating food like I used to. And granted, that was a whole separate thing, but it also came down to a lot of that bullying that I experienced at school. But turn into 2022, my friend got me on self-improvement. And Jesus, this was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because I had the instrument to make myself more confident, to make myself truly feel like something again. Like all that anxiety was just flushed away when I met self-improvement, when I found self-improvement. Because I was actually doing something that I was proud of. I was able to do my first ever push-up at this time because I was practicing that through self-improvement. And I got over a lot of my anxiety because I was gratitude journaling and also meditating. Granted, back then I sucked at it and I rarely did it, but it still helped. And at that point in my life, I was really fixing my mental health to the point where right now in 2024, my mental health is way better than it was ever at this time. This really shows that your mental health matters so much in your life. And if this character were to actually go seek therapy, talk about her problems freely without the whole world casting her out like an outcast, or she was able to meditate on it, gratitude journal on it too, on top of all of that, I feel as if she'd be way better. You know what I mean? Obviously it's not clear cut and easy as that, but sometimes it's really good and okay to just talk about your problems. Not make it a habit to talk to your problems, not to make it a habit to talk about your problems, but to actually talk to everyone and tell people about your problems. People that you know can help you out. Because if she was honest with her mom about everything that happened in her life, she would have got help. It would be the best advice, but she would have got help. If she just went to therapy, she also would get more help. And for all the people who are feeling that way, seek help for that. Because those are dark times I got myself into. If I didn't get help for that, I'd probably be on like antidepressants right now. So, yeah. The hidden meaning or the hidden value of this adult game is mental health and mental awareness. This is the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And that's Mercer signing out.